Hi, this is Dan from FixYourGPS.com, back at you. So today I'm going to show you how to fix a Garmin 305. This is a 205, but they're the same, a 205 and a 305. The only difference is the 205 doesn't have the amp capability. Anyway, so this might be a little dangerous, but this is the way I always do it. I take this gigantic razor blade, and with my magnifying glass I can guide that exactly in the seam. Give it a pry. And once I get it to lift off like that, I'm done. Take the tools away, no scratches on the watch, beautiful. So now I use those fingernails I'm always talking about that I keep long just for working on GPSs. Get the fingernails in there and pull it off. Voila, now the cover's split. So you want to inspect the pins, make sure there's no corrosion. It's a real common problem for corrosion to build up on these pins. Because the battery swells, because you don't replace the battery in time, and then it causes the seam to open up, and then sweat gets inside, and then with the electrolysis from the power and the ground pins and your sweat, boom, you wrecked your watch. So it's good to replace the battery in a timely fashion. So I wipe off any dirt around the outside. Usually this half of the watch, there's no glue on it, so it's good to go. And again, yeah, these glue back together, so a big part of getting a good repair is getting a good clean surface to glue it back together. Seem to be missing my favorite screwdriver for cleaning them. Where did that go? So, I don't know, I always start in one corner, so I remember the way I do it every time. Go around, scrape the glue off. This is the worst part of the job. But it has to be done well, or the watch won't work right. As you can see, these pins have to mate up with these pins, so if you don't get a good seal, a good bond when you glue it together, the watch will malfunction. Okay, that's good. So now we'll replace the battery. Well, the battery is glued down. It's unfortunate they glue the battery right on top of the speaker. So another thing that happens when the battery swells is that it cracks the speaker, and then all of a sudden your sound stops working. That's a bummer. So with any luck, pry the battery off and it won't break the speaker. Good, this time it did not break the speaker. That's just the glue, where the glue stops right there. That's not a crack. So get rid of the old battery, cut that, toss it. So the new battery, again, just like all my GPSs, I went out and found bigger batteries. The biggest battery I could stuff in this little case. So in order to get the big battery in there, you need to cut off this little pin. And then grab the battery. And I put a little dab of glue on the bottom to hold the battery in place. See, so a much larger battery. You can get about, oh gosh, at least 12 hours out of a 205 or a 305 with this battery. So I'll cut the wire to the right length. So I got the 4 wires. We'll strip her out, strip all the wires. And tin all the wires. Seeing them just makes it much easier to solder. So again, red to red, black to black. Red, get it out of the way, we don't want to short them out. Can damage the battery. Short those out. There's the black wire. Tug looks good. Okay, so we got our wires soldered. Get a couple of little pieces of shrink tube. Slide those on. Kind of gotta get the right depth there. Hit them with heat gun. And there you have it. Now I gotta store those connectors down in this corner. It's the only place they can go. Good to go. Give her a quick test before we glue it all back together. Voila. Okay, now the gluing. There's lots of different kinds of glue you can use. So I just kind of put it on my table here, as you can see my mess here, like a painter's palette. And I go around and put a bead of glue around the watch, like so. Okay, so you can see, that's one thing good about the blue glue, it's easy to see. I got a nice bead all the way around. Now, it's good to wipe the excess off now. Whichever you wipe off now, you won't be wiping off the watch in a minute. So you go around once, like that. Wipe this off the bench before you stick your elbow in it. Not that I've ever done that. Okay, and set the two halves back in place. And now you want to be careful how you squeeze these and clamp these. If you dislodge that glass, your watch will get sweat on it and it'll be toast after your next 20 miler. It'll be done. So just be real careful. Don't clamp it too hard. Don't squeeze it too hard with your fingers, but you have to squeeze it hard enough to set it in the right place. So it's just something that comes with doing it a couple thousand times. And that's no exaggeration. I've done a couple thousands of these 305s and 205s. Okay. Another thing nice about the 305 and the 205 watches, they come with their own clamping pad. So I set them up like that, and then I put my clamp on them. Oh, got two right here. Common shop clamps. These are just the right tension. They don't break the LCD, but they get a good grip. Took me a while to find these. I've broken a number of LCDs before I got this dialed in. It's good. Be another happy customer. Okay, thanks for watching. That's how you fix a 205 and 305 Forerunner watch.